Welcome guys to another Metal Gear Solid live stream featuring your host. Welcome guys to another Graminator. Sorry about that. So, I'll be continuing the game where we last left off. So, I hope you guys enjoy the stream. And we will see how things go. I think I hit the wrong button. Getting a couple things set up here. I want to pop out my chat. It's easier to see that way. For me. It's different for everyone. Okay. I always get the circle and the X mixed up in this game because I remember something to do with circle being the accept button, but maybe I'm thinking of a different game. Maybe they just changed stuff altogether on me. In any case, we will load where we just last left off. Marie. Oh crap, we're in the middle of a fight here. Are they serious? Did I not get past this part already? No. I guess not. I forgot, can this blade reflect stuff? L1. Maybe.
Now, go!
I can call Snake.
There's a door at the north end of this corridor. The enemy's on the other side. We'll rush it.
There's a door at the end of the corridor. I'm just gonna call people, see if they have anything useful to say.
Variety level 7. Shoot down the Space Invaders. Training will have to be postponed if we are invaded by UFOs.
Interesting. Oh, it took them all out. No, we don't want to fall behind. I don't remember this part of this game, to be honest.
Don't push yourself.
Wow, it's like a poop of blood. Ah. Huh. Where'd that guy come from? Doesn't seem like they have anything useful. Thanks for the host, Ritzy. Really appreciate that.
Raiden,
And welcome
about
to the
this
stream.
colonel of yours. I found out where he is.
Where?
Inside Arsenal.
What?
I've checked out all the possibilities, but I keep coming back to Arsenal. It isn't a relay point, it's the origin of the signal. And the encryption protocol it uses is exactly the same as that of Arsenal's AI, the so-called GW.
What the hell does this mean?
I think it means you've been talking to an AI.
That's impossible.
The Colonel probably isn't GW per se. GW was most likely stimulating cortical activity in the dormant part of your brain through signal manipulation of your own nanomachines. The Colonel is, in part, your own creation, cobbled together from expectations and experience.
That's crazy.
But it's probably the truth. The virus may be starting to affect GW, which would explain the Colonel's behavior.
It was all an illusion? Everything I've done so far?
Raiden,
Snake, what's happening around here?
I don't know. What I do know is that you're standing right here in front of me. Not an illusion. Flesh and blood.
Huh?
It's your call. You can drop this if you want.
No, I can't do that. Let's go.
That's interesting.
Raiden, they've got Rose.
What?
Rose is being held in the holds.
It's a trap.
Rose!
Raiden, get a grip.
But Snake...
It's a trap. Since the Colonel doesn't exist, there's no way he can take Rose hostage.
Yeah, you're right.
I am right.
Okay. Does Rose exist?
Don't be weird. She's your...
What if I've never really met her?
What?
If the Colonel is something that I partly dreamt up, then everything I remember about her could be...
Don't jump to conclusions.
You and Otacon are the ones that say the Colonel never existed.
Raiden!
Is this what Olga was talking about?
Weird. This place looks really strange. Caution. actually die though. There's some weird stuff happening here. I need to stay on low so I can try to recover my health here. Not too late. Thanks, Snake.
Mike, take the item. Use this.
There's so many of them. Holy cow.
Fortune.
It's been a long wait, Solid Snake. The root of all my sorrows.
What?
2 years ago, you killed my father. That was the beginning of hell for us. Everyone I love has been taken from me one by one, and no matter how hard I try, I can't follow them. An endless nightmare. The only thing we live for is to see it end. Our wait is almost over.
You can't be serious about firing the nuke.
Since no one can kill me, I may as well kill everyone I can. Starting with you, Solid Snake.
Damn! Looks like I'm today's pick. You go on ahead. You want eternal rest? I've got it right here.
What are you gonna do? Bullets can't get near her.
I'll think of something. There's no such thing as a witch.
You think you can kill me?
I don't know what your group's been through, but let's get one thing clear. I didn't kill your father.
Do you think anyone believes your lies?
Raiden, get out of here!
And we're getting out of here, that's for sure.
Jack, I've been watching how you fight. It looks like you've remembered the way you used to kill in the old days. Or is it one of the S3 plan's proud achievements?
What are you talking about?
It came as a complete surprise when Ocelot discovered the S3 data from GW. Not a bad idea, though. Using fire to fight fire, creating the perfect assassin to retire Solid Snake's brother. S3 stands for Solid Snake Simulation. It's a development program to artificially reproduce Solid Snake, the perfect warrior. The result is a Foxhound Commando. When Foxhound no longer exists, a simulated Solid Snake shaped by VR regimen. Sound like someone you know, Jack? I'm sorry to see you reduced to one of the Patriots' puppets. But I've made use of you, and their plan too. Solid Snake's sudden appearance, your arrival. It was obvious the Patriots were among my ranks. I had to smoke out the agent before the mission entered the final phase. You came in handy. As bait. Jack, those days during the Civil War were as real as they come. Every day was absolute. Split between life and death. You ran from it. And now you've been led back to war by something less than real. No more games, Jack. At least you know. There's no reason to keep you alive now.
Oh crap.
I've given you a worthy opponent, at least. But now, you should die as the little Jackie boy I once knew.
This does not look fair. I have to bring out some big guns, I think. We have a grenade launcher. A stinger? I think I'm gonna have to use a stinger. Okay. Oh, I have a Nikita. No, that one's not gonna work. Stinger, I think, is gonna work. Even first person view. Pro square. There's like 3 of them. Ah! Wow. I thought one was harder. Not even gonna give me a chance to shoot. The big guns are necessary, yes. I wonder if they are able to shoot the missiles at me if I'm closer up. They have other weapons though. Keep messing up the buttons. They're starting to move now. are getting closer. We're on top of the platform now. He's placing rations there for me. Hey, Twitch Chase, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Well, shoot, there's more in the background, eh? I don't even know how Raiden can keep up with all this. I'm good, thanks, buddy. You had a good stream last night. I enjoyed it. They're gonna kill me. I have like no help. He's gonna stop lying down. I don't know why he's lying down on me.
Raiden, respond. Raiden! Raiden!
I haven't played this game in a long time, so I'm pretty sure I've done it before. I'm pretty sure I've beat this game before. The number of missiles that I shoot is just crazy. Holy, how many dudes are you fighting? I think there's 3 of them so far. You never go wrong with Metal Gear Solid. Nope. You never know what to expect. Just constantly in your face. I think there's more than 3 of them. And I think they're coming from the background there. Not sure how I'm supposed to survive a fight like this. I guess, is that you have to keep moving. Is the story or a challenge? This is the story. This is the story. That's a very interesting story, I think. I don't want to get stepped on one of those things either. Huh. Oh shoot. Ah! I don't know how to avoid those. Pretty sure the sword is not going to do anything for me. Ah! It did step on me. It's like a whole row of them in the background, eh? Sorry, it's kind of intense, so I don't have too much time to read unless I pause. But I can pause. I don't know how to avoid those missiles, though. That's just too much. I don't have any more health left. Am I missing something? It feels very hard. Although I do have a lot of missiles. It's not a lot of health. That seems to affect them though. Ah. Just didn't have enough health.
Raiden, come in. Raiden?
Is this even real? No, I don't want to save yet. I'm trying to see if anyone has anything good to say.
Right, aim for Ray's head section with the Stinger missiles.
Okay. That's all I have to do.
I hear it's amazing when the famous purple stuffed worm in Flapjaw's face with the tuning fork does a raw blink on Harry Carey rock. I need scissors. 61.
Trying to defeat Metal Gear Ray in the first game, I thought was really hard. This looks just as hard. Perhaps even harder. Oh crap. Hit the head. I'm looking for something to help stop the bleeding, but I don't think I have anything. So that stops the trembling. All I really have is rations. Dude, things like that don't help either. What if you focus on one and kill it first? I can try that. Okay. The one that's shooting the missiles at me. Oh, actually they're all shooting missiles at me. Can't always aim at their head though. Ah. Ah, he's getting sprayed with something. What the heal? I know, right? The head is where I want to aim. I think there's more coming. I think that's what's going on. I hate it when they do that. There's sometimes no time to take any break at all to shoot them. See, one's running away. Aw, man. They're gonna kill me at this rate. Yep.
Raiden, are you alright? Raiden? Raiden!
The only tip I have is to shoot them in the head. I totally missed what I needed. Stinger. I know, right? It is really hard. There's so many of them too, eh? I can only recover my health by bending down. There are more than 3. You can see them in the background. I thought there were 3 at first, but no, there's more. Guessing all I can do is avoid them when they're just gonna keep shooting at me with missiles. Okay, you first aim and shoot the knee, then you shoot the head. Okay. Alright, we'll try that. That seems to work. Otacon tells me to shoot him in the head. they do is shake the ground. Ah. Oh crap, no! I hate those missiles that they lock onto. And that took care of that.
Raiden, what's wrong? Raiden! Raiden!
This part is hard. Sometimes you think that you'll never get past a certain point in the game. At least that's what I think. Because it's so difficult on its normal difficulty. I can do it. I have enough health, I should be able to. in. I think I really do have to shoot them all. It takes more abuse than what human can take. Someone's gonna jump up, isn't it? We'll keep at it. Got a few in there. Big V. Red. Can never, like, get out of that mode fast enough to dodge those ones. Hey, did I actually do it? Thanks, Twitch face. And Ritzy. I didn't think it was ever gonna end, to be honest.
So you decided to show yourself.
Oh, but don't do this! They'll know!
I'll hold them off. Give you time to get away.
What about you? This is suicide!
Your nanomachines, they're transmitting your vital signs to the Patriots. If you die, my child dies. You understand?
The child.
I see. So that's why you sold your troops out to me. So many dead, and they all died trusting you! Weren't they your comrades?
No, not just comrades. Family.
Huh?
I know I'm going to help, but at least my child.
I applaud your attitude. If you have a death wish, I'll be happy to accommodate you. See you in hell!
I know, 8. Twitch face. They want you to suffer just a little bit. Feel for the character.
You have to.
Oh, God.
That's gruesome.
Enjoy the show, Jack. Let's pick up where we left off. What's going on? What's wrong with it?
AI. GW, it's out of control.
What?
I'm reading an abnormal impulse cascade throughout the neural network. I can't shut it down.
What happened?
Maybe some kind of virus.
The Patriots?
I don't know.
Ocelot, what have you been up to?
It's too late. Arsenal's system control is going haywire. It's on an emergency ascent course.
Stupid machines!
Stupid machines. No, machines aren't smart after all. They only work the way people tell them how to work. If they're programmed like shit, then they'll work like shit.
Damn the Patriots!
Ray is glitching. And damn the Patriots.
You still have some use.
I've captured Snake.
Snake?
Bring him in.
Uh-oh. Snake is captured. Oh no, Raiden's eyes are white. They've gone white. Solidus is a coward because he needs those octopus arms to make him seem tough. You know, and the Harrier jet.
Are you awake yet, Jack? GW, the Arsenal AI is corrupted beyond repair. I admit that I underestimated you. I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son.
Oh shit, he's gonna squeeze. Okay, wow. He really wants to squeeze me.
What do you hope to hear? You know he doesn't know anything.
It's not him I want the answers from.
You took half my health.
What do you mean?
That's not your business.
Oh, really? It so happens I have some business of my own to attend to.
Planning to hijack Arsenal?
Huh?
You were going to screw me over, weren't you?
Who talked? Ocelot?
Not exactly. I was the one who used Ocelot to suggest the idea to you in the first place.
What?
I was planning to give you Arsenal to begin with.
Why the uncharacteristic generosity?
I'm no philanthropist. Arsenal is far from impregnable. It needs other Metal Gears as guards, a huge payload of warheads, and full air, sea, and land support to function efficiently. Against a large attack force without support, Arsenal is nothing more than a gigantic coffin. Seizing Arsenal gear was never the real objective.
What was your objective then?
A list of names of the Patriots.
What's the
They
names?
were planning to extend their control to digital information flow with GW and Arsenal. That means the information they want to filter out is contained in GW.
Thanks for the
including
host,
that
guy. Welcome
list
to
of
the
the
stream.
highest 12 members of the Patriots Wiseman's Committee.
How are you doing tonight?
And once you knew who they were, you would cross out their names one by one. While we, with our useless arsenal, drew their fire.
Very good.
You were using us all along.
Were you any different?
But your plans hit a snag with GW destroyed, hasn't it?
No, there is another way.
Really? But we have our own plans to carry out. We'll take the arsenal since you don't care for it anyway. The purified hydrogen bomb is ready to go.
A nuclear strike won't stop them.
It will damage their power source. The mindless masses that they control. First things first.
Of course. That was what you wanted. I won't stop you. Good luck.
Thanks, but I have quite enough of that.
Oh, Soul Calibur 3 is cool. I hope you enjoy it.
What exactly do you find so funny?
Haha. It's funny.
Charades usually are humorous.
Haha.
I wouldn't have minded watching some more of it, but we're running a little short on time.
What are you talking about?
Everything you've done here has been scripted. A little exercise set up by us.
Exercise?
The S3 plan was conceived as a means to produce soldiers on par with Solid Snake. That's what I told you. But the VR training the boy was put through is not the meat of the project. You think this little terrorist incident is your own doing, Solidus? This is the S3 training kernel. And orchestrated recreation of Shadow Moses.
What?
Orchestrated.
Ames and the President's deaths. The ninja. The computer virus that mimics Foxdie. Did you really think they were all a coincidence? Ames' own nanomachines were used to shut down his pacemaker. I arranged for the appearance of the ninja as well. As for the President, although Johnson realized what was going on, he played out his allotted part. As for the computer virus, it's a digital counterpart of Foxdie. It was also designed to eliminate every scrap of information regarding the Patriots from GW. Your plan was invalidated even before execution, Solidus.
Gotta have those plot twists.
Fat Man was a different story. He's one of our own people. A sort of examiner we hired to test the boy's progress before letting him tackle the exercise proper. We had to arrange for Stillman's presence to coax the maniac into agreeing. If the boy had allowed the big shell to be destroyed, this exercise would have ended there. The project has no room for failures.
What do you mean?
Given the right situation, the right story, anyone can be shaped into Snake. Even rookies can fight like men of experience. An instant creation of genius. And this training kernel would provide more than enough data to formulate such a program. You, Dead Cell, Olga, you're all nothing but pawns placed to create the perfect simulation. Solidus, you and the boy were selected because your relationship resembles the one between Snake and Big Boss. Fortune, you and the rest of Dead Cell stand in for the Foxhound squad that Snake took on in Shadow Moses. You're the most impressive collection of freaks outside of Foxhound.
I do like Raiden.
We've gone
Switch
to
face.
a lot of trouble to set you up against the boy. That story about purified hydrogen bombs is just the tip of the iceberg.
And Ocelot.
The project was already underway when I sunk that tanker, along with your old man 2 years ago.
And of course Snake.
Throwing your husband in the brig was a part of it too. You were told that the eradication of Dead Cell 6 months ago was an act of the Patriots. We provoked and encouraged your hatred. And you opted for vengeance, just as we planned.
All orchestrated?
Except for the appearance of the real Solid Snake. I wonder now who sent for you.
All our misfortune was just a part of your project?
You can't shoot her, Ocelot. Snake is the mate.
How could...
You're no Lady Luck.
He did shoot
You
her.
have nothing that we didn't give you.
What?
Why shoot her first? Why not explain, at least?
Do you know why no bullet could hit you? It wasn't magic, or some new age mumbo-jumbo. Certainly wasn't your psychic talents. It was all staged by the Patriots.
Staged?
She says that she was shot.
You were being shielded by the electromagnetic weapons technology that the Patriots developed. Your Dead Cell comrades loved your father and husband. We needed a pathetic wretch like you to keep them focused. You've been our puppet all along, just like Olga.
No.
You were hamming it up as the tragic heroine, thanks to the script that the Patriots wrote for you. Pure self-indulgence, absorbed in your own misfortune. You couldn't get enough of the drama.
I could have died whenever I wanted to.
Thought I got her in the heart.
It missed.
Now I remember. Your heart's on the right. Waste of metal, my dear, but your luck's run out. This is the little gizmo. There's no such thing as miracles or the supernatural. Only cutting-edge technology.
Bastard.
You can jump pretty high.
Now that I have enough data, all I have to do is retrieve Arsenal and clean up the refuse from the exercise.
Just try.
Oh, he has swords too.
How's this then? Damn.
Oh, she's still alive.
Fortune!
You idiot! Get the hell away from there!
I told you, your luck's run out. Take your reward. It's all the payload Ray has. Die!
That's not a reward. It's pretty sarcastic.
Everybody down!
What the? Impossible!
Enough missiles? Oh, she's deflecting them somehow.
She is Lady Luck.
My name is Helena Dolph Jackson, the daughter of a proud and noble soldier. I can see my family again.
Damn.
Try this instead.
She does possess the power after all. But she didn't prevent herself from being shot a couple times.
It can't be.
Oh yeah, totally forgot Liquid
inside
existed.
this arm all along, waiting for the right time to awaken.
You were inside Ocelot?
Yes, a sleeper in the arm of a Patriot spy.
It was you 2 years ago?
Exactly. I was controlling him. Snake, it was I that leaked information about Arsenal to your partner and got you out here.
What?
You're the only one that can free me. After all...
Another plot twist.
I'm off to bury the Patriots for good.
You know where they are? How?
Why do you think I chose Ocelot as my host? But before I go, I have a family matter to settle with both of you. There's room for only one Snake and one big boss.
And you want to be both of them?
Time to say goodbye!
Damn.
Like surfing, it's a good way to go.
Wow.
Stop this thing!
You actually broke free.
Hey, Snake! You coming?
Snake, buddy. What, right under that bridge? Where did they end up?
Federal Hall.
What are you laughing at?
Do you know what day it is today?
April 30th?
That's right. George Washington took office as the first president of the United States of America 200 years ago today. And it happened right here. We were going to declare another independence, the dawn of a new nation, here. The end of the Patriots' secret rule, liberation of this country. This was where it was supposed to begin. This is where freedom could have been born.
America?
All you want is power at any cost.
Jack, it's not power I want. What I wanted to take back from the Patriots are things like freedom, civil rights, opportunities. The founding principles of this country. Everything that's about to be wiped out by their digital censorship. Jack. Listen to me. We're all born with an expiration date. No one lasts forever. Life is nothing but a grace period for turning the best of our genetic material into the next generation. The data of life is transferred from parent to child. That's how it works. But we have no heirs, no legacy. We brothers are called les enfants terribles. Cloned from our father, with the ability to reproduce conveniently engineered out. What is our legacy if we cannot pass the torch? Proof of our existence, a mark of some sort. When the torch is passed on from parent to child, it extends beyond DNA. Information is imparted as well. All I want is to be remembered by other people, by history. The Patriots are trying to protect their power, their own interests, by controlling the digital flow of information. I want my memory, my existence to remain. Unlike an intron of history, I will be remembered as an exon. That will be my legacy, my mark in history. But the Patriots would deny us even that. I will triumph over the Patriots and liberate us all, and we will become the Sons of Liberty!
Sons of Liberty. Good call.
Raiden, are you receiving? We're still here.
How's that possible? The AI was destroyed.
Only GW.
Who are you?
To begin with, we're not what you'd call human. Over the past 200 years, a kind of consciousness formed layer by layer in the crucible of the White House. It's not unlike the way life started in the oceans 4 billion years ago. The White House was our primordial soup, a base of evolution. We are formless. We are the very discipline and morality that Americans invoke so often. How can anyone hope to eliminate us? As long as this nation exists, so will we.
Cut the crap! If you're immortal, why would you take away individual freedoms and censor the net?
Jack, don't be silly.
Don't you know that our plans have your interests, not ours, in mind?
What?
Jack, listen carefully, like a good boy.
The mapping of the human genome was completed early this century. As a result, the evolutionary log of the human race lay open to us.
We started with genetic engineering, and in the end, we succeeded in digitizing life itself.
But there are things not covered by genetic information.
What do you mean?
Human memories, ideas, culture, history.
Genes don't contain any record of human history.
Is it something that should not be passed on? Should that information be left at the mercy of nature?
We've always kept records of our lives, through words, pictures, symbols, from tablets to books.
But not all the information was inherited by later generations. A small percentage of the whole was selected and processed, then passed on. Not unlike genes, really.
That's what history is, Jack.
But in the current digitized world, trivial information is accumulating every second, preserved in all its triteness, never fading, always accessible.
Rumors about petty issues, misinterpretations, slander.
All this junk data, preserved in an unfiltered state, growing at an alarming rate.
It will only slow down social progress, reduce the rate of evolution.
Right. You seem to think that our plan is one of censorship.
Are you telling me it's not?
You're being silly. What we propose to do is not to control content, but to create context.
Create context?
The digital society furthers human flaws and selectively rewards development of convenient half-truths. Just look at the strange juxtapositions of morality around you.
Billions spent on new weapons in order to humanely murder other humans.
Rights of criminals are given more respect than the privacy of their victims.
A Although there are people suffering in poverty, huge donations are made to protect endangered species. Everyone grows up being told the same thing.
Be nice to other people.
But beat out the competition.
You're special. Believe in yourself and you will succeed.
But it's obvious from the start that only a few can succeed.
You exercise your right to freedom, and this is the result. All rhetoric to avoid conflict and protect each other from hurt. The untested truths, spun by different interests, continue to churn and accumulate in the sandbox of political correctness and value systems.
Everyone withdraws into their own small gated community, afraid of a larger forum. They stay inside their little ponds, leaking whatever truth suits them into the growing cesspool of society at large.
The different cardinal truths neither clash nor mesh. No one is invalidated, but nobody is right.
Not even natural selection can take place here. The world is being engulfed in truth.
And this is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper.
We're trying to stop that from happening.
It's our responsibility as rulers. Just as in genetics, unnecessary information and memory must be filtered out to stimulate the evolution of the species.
And you think you're qualified to decide what's necessary and not?
Absolutely. Who else could wade through the sea of garbage you people produce, retrieve valuable truths, and even interpret their meaning for later generations?
That's what it means to create context.
I'll decide for myself what to believe and what to pass on.
But is that even your own idea?
Or something Snake told you?
That's the proof of your incompetence right there. You lack the qualifications to exercise free will.
That's not true. I have the right.
Does something like a self exist inside of you?
That which you call self serves as nothing more than a mask to cover your own being.
In this era of ready-made truths, self is just something used to preserve those positive emotions that you occasionally feel.
Another possibility is that self is a concept you conveniently borrowed under the logic that would endow you with some sense of strength.
That's crap!
Is it? Would you prefer that someone else tell you? All right then. Explain it to him.
Jack, you're simply the best. And you got there all by yourself.
Oh, what happened? Do you feel lost? Why not try a bit of soul searching?
Don't think you'll find anything, though.
Ironic that although self is something that you yourself fashion, every time something goes wrong, you turn around and place the blame on something else.
It's not my fault. It's not your fault.
In denial, you simply resort to looking for another, more convenient truth in order to make yourself feel better.
Leaving behind in an instant the so-called truth you once embraced.
Should someone like that be able to decide what is truth?
Should someone like you even have the right to decide?
You've done nothing but abuse your freedom.
You don't deserve to be free.
We're not the ones smothering the world. You are.
The individual is supposed to be weak, but far from powerless. A single person has the potential to ruin the world.
And the age of digitized communication has given even more power to the individual. Too much power for an immature species.
Building a legacy involves figuring out what is wanted and what needs to be done for that goal. All this you used to struggle with. Now, we think for you.
We are your guardians, after all.
You want to control human thought? Human behavior?
Of course. Anything can be quantified nowadays. That's what this exercise was designed to prove.
You fell in love with me just as you were meant to, after all. Isn't that right, Jack?
Ocelot was not told the whole truth, to say the least.
We rule an entire nation. Of what interest would a single soldier, no matter how able, be to us?
The S3 plan does not stand for solid snake simulation. What it does stand for is selection for societal sanity.
I think that story is interesting to its face.
Controlling human will and consciousness. S3 is not you, a soldier trained in the image of Solid Snake. It is a method, a protocol that created a circumstance that made you what you are.
So you see, we're the S3, not you.
Spooky.
What you experienced was the final test of its effectiveness.
That's crazy.
You heard what President Johnson said.
The Arsenal's GW system is the key to their supremacy.
The objective of this exercise was to establish such a method. We used Shadow Moses as a paradigm for the exercise.
I wonder if you would have preferred a fantasy setting.
We chose that backdrop because of its extreme circumstances. It was an optimal test for S3's crisis management capacity. If the model could trigger, control, and solve this, it would be ready for any contingency. And now, we have our proof.
Yeah, it's a pretty good story.
Right. There are also reasons behind your selection. Solidus raised plenty of other child soldiers. Do you know why we chose you over them? It was because you were the only one who refused to acknowledge the past. All the others remember what they were and pay for it daily.
But you turn your back on everything you don't like. You do whatever you like, see only the things you like, and for yourself alone.
Yes, Rose can attest to that.
You refused to see me for what I was. I lied to you, but I wanted to be caught. You pretended to be understanding, to be a gentleman. You never made a conscious attempt to reach out to me. The only time you did was when I gave you no choice but to do so.
I was just trying not to.
What? Trying not to hurt me? Dear, the one you were trying not to hurt was yourself. Avoiding the truth under the guise of kindness is all that you did.
Welcome,
it occurred
Silent
to you to
Dude
do
4.
nothing but look out for yourself. Even if you claim that it was for my sake, that feeling was nowhere to be seen. In the end, everything was for your sake. I was never part of the picture.
Exactly right. So you see, you're a perfect representative of the masses we need to protect. This is why we chose you. You accepted the fiction we've provided, obeyed our orders, and did everything you were told to. The exercise is a resounding success.
Didn't I tell you that GW was still incomplete? But not anymore, thanks to you.
Your persona, experiences, triumphs, and defeats are nothing but byproducts. The real objective was ensuring that we could generate and manipulate them. It's taken a lot of time and money, but it was well worth it considering the results. I think that's enough talk. It's time for the final exercise. Raiden, take Solidus down.
Think again. I'm through doing what I'm told.
Oh, really? Aren't you forgetting something?
If you die, my child dies.
The termination of vital signals from your nanomachines means the death of Olga's child. Not to mention the death of Rose. She's wired the same way.
Rose, does she actually exist?
Of course I do, Jack. You have to believe me.
Damn!
It will be a fight to the death.
Solidus at least wants you dead.
We will collect the necessary data from this last fight. Then we'll consider the exercise closed. So, Jack the Ripper, will it be Solidus, the Patriot's creation, or you, Solidus's creation? Our beloved monsters, enjoy yourselves.
It is quite the story.
Jack, my son. My clone brothers and I are called monsters, replicates of evil genes. You are one of a kind, but still a monster, shaped by a dark and secret history. We need to decide which monstrosity will have the privilege of survival. By the way, Jack, I was the one who killed your parents.
Well, that's something to say
I
to someone.
claimed you for my own and raised you as a soldier in the army of the devil. I am your foster father and your worst enemy.
Why?
Because I needed to know whether we were really someone else's creation. We're repeating history, Jack. Liquid and Solid hunted down Big Boss, trying to sever the tie that bound them to him. Unless you kill me and face your past, Jack, you will never escape. You'll stay in the endless loop, your own double helix.
Is that why we need to fight him?
It's time we were both free.
Yeah, it's pretty deep. A lot of games don't have this type of depth, which is what I like.
I have other reasons for wanting you dead. The clues to the Patriots inside GW have been erased, but there are other traces. Inside you.
What?
The information is being carried by the nanomachines in your cerebral cortex, and throughout the neural network they've formed. Brace yourself.
Because that means we're going to be fighting him. Ah, you gotta face the right way first.
What's wrong with you?
Oh geez, here you go, eh, Ritzy? It's a knife fight. I don't even have any health. I have nothing. I have a digital camera. That might help. And I have no weapons either except for my blade.
What's wrong with you? Is that the best you can do?
Do I have any more moves? Move right stick to slash. Press R3 to lunge. Block with L1. Hello, Strews. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Can't stop, drop, and roll, man. Oh man. Ah, I fell. Note to self, don't push X near the edge. Oh, Senor X! I haven't seen you in so long, buddy. It's nice to see you. It's really nice to see you. Yes. Twitch face, you say. Camera will do. Camera will help. So much.
What's wrong with you?
I don't have a stop, drop, and roll function.
Is that the best you could do?
really need to block more.
What's wrong with you?
I remember this fight. However, I don't remember not ever having any health. That just makes it harder.
Is that the best you can do? All right.
Thanks for that, yeah. So what have you been up to, Senior X? Struce, I'm sorry.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
This is very exaggerated, but I'm like it. Of course you're laughing. Oh look, there is some health back there. Oh crap. I think I can maybe get hit him a couple times, then I'm gonna have to run away.
What's wrong with you? Take this!
Gutted rockets. Oh.
Is that the best you can do?
Yes. Yes, it is. Want a medal? For guessing that?
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
All that blood is mine on the floor, isn't it?
Hey! Take this! What's wrong with you?
Wow, am I even hurting him? I don't know.
Let's go. What's wrong with you? Let's go. Is that the best you can do?
Does it need some punches, some kicks?
Is that the best you can do?
I feel like I could have done better. I wonder what that red part is underneath his health. He burned me to death.
Oh, what? That's it? Oh, right.
This is something I haven't done yet. I wonder if I can get into contact with anyone.
Raiden, you don't have a lot going for you with just your bare hands. You have your own blade. Use it.
I have been. It's like I haven't been using my own blade. The way he's talking. I guess he's not gonna help me, the Colonel.
Right. Take Solidus down. Think about Olga's child and your Rosemary. You must win.
Can't even get a hold of Snake. I think Stillman is dead. I think I better save here. I've been through a lot.
Jack, are you okay? How's your murdering going?
It's a questionable question to ask. And yes, I've been playing for 17 hours now.
Be strong. Whatever happens, don't forget that my life's at stake too. Try to do something for me for a change.
Why do I get the feeling that I'm not using the sword right? It doesn't seem to hurt him. You know?
Is that the best you can do?
He keeps asking me if it's the best I can do, as if it's not doing anything. Oh, there we go.
Is that the best you can do?
There we go. Doing something.
Is that the best you can do? Take this!
Oh man. Why do you keep aiming the wrong way?
Let's go.
So this is why Raiden keeps getting hurt, because he doesn't know how to stop, drop, and roll.
Let's go.
What the?
This is where it gets interesting.
What do you do? Slice off his arms?
Right, you have to beat Solidus. This is your last duty.
We're not just pawns in some simulation game, you know.
Yes, you are. You're nothing but mere weapons. No different from fighter jets or tanks.
What the?
The old model destroyed 4 years ago was Rex.
The new amphibious model is Ray.
Both of these are the same as the code names used by the U.S. Armed Forces to refer to Japanese warplanes during World War II.
Your code name, Raiden, too, comes from the Japanese Navy's name for one of its interceptors.
Stop it. I'm not a weapon.
Oh, really? Do you know the code name the U.S. Armed Forces used for the Japanese fighter Raiden?
It was Jack. Both of you are just weapons to be used and thrown away.
Just weapons to be used on the battlefield. Just pawns in a game, exactly as you said.
And a weapon has no right to think for itself. Now, it's time to fulfill your purpose. Defeat Solidus.
Let's go.
I guess this is where it gets harder.
Take this over here.
Come on, Raiden. He's gonna kill me.
Let's go. Over here. Ready to give up, Jack?
No.
Over here.
Ah, he got me. That was so close.
All bark, no bite, right?
Does that mean I have to start all over again? I hope not. Yep. Oh, for crying out loud. It's just like all the fights.
Is that the best you could do? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
I was so close, man. Used all my efforts. Gotta dodge.
Is that the best you could do? What's wrong with you?
How come I can't catch him on fire?
Let's go. What's wrong with you? Good work, Jack. This is where it gets interesting.
Kinda just pops off. Ah, no. Need to avoid that, if possible.
Ready to give up, Jack?
No. Wow, he's really getting me this good this time. That's it.
What's wrong with
Hope everyone's having fun watching me fail. That's the way it goes, eh?
Is that the best you could do?
Haven't figured out what that other bar is underneath this green bar.
Is that the best you can do? Take this!
Yeah, he is a tough boss. The bosses are tough in this game.
Is that the best you could do?
What were you wondering about?
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Let's go.
Well, I can't block those. Yeah, the bar under his life bar. Walked right into the fire.
Is that the best you can do? Take this! Is that the best you can do? Ready to give up, Jack?
He's half dead though.
This is where it gets interesting.
So he says.
Let's go. Over here.
Hey, I got him. Nice. So bloody time. How many times was that? Like 8? Another snake bites the dust. Ouch. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Yay. So what's going to happen next? Is this a big city like New York? I know the beginning of the game took place in New York. So I guess it's possible. It's a surprise. LOL.
Who am I, really? No one quite knows who or what they are. The memories you have and the role you were assigned are burdens you had to carry. It doesn't matter if they were real or not. That's never the point. There's no such thing in the world as absolute reality. Most of what they call real is actually fiction. What you think you see is only as real as your brain tells you it is.
Then, what am I supposed to believe in? What am I going to leave behind when I'm through?
We can tell other people about having faith. What we had faith in. What we found important enough to fight for. It's not whether you were right or wrong, but how much faith you were willing to have. That decides the future. The Patriots are a kind of ongoing fiction too, come to think of it. Listen, don't obsess over words so much. Find the meaning behind the words, then decide. You can find your own name. And your own future.
Decide for myself?
And whatever you choose will be you.
I don't know if I can.
I know you didn't have much in terms of choices this time. But everything you felt, thought about during this mission is yours. And what you decide to do with them is your choice.
You mean start over?
Yeah, a clean slate, a new name, new memories. Choose your own legacy. It's for you to decide. It's up to you.
It's up to you.
By the way, what is that?
Dog tags.
Hey, it's this Graminator.
Anyone you know?
No, never heard the name before. I'll pick my own name, and my own life. I'll find something worth passing on.
But I wanted that. It says Graminator on it.
They taught me some good things, too.
I know. We've inherited freedom from all those who fought for it. We all have the freedom to spread the word. Even me.
Snake, what about Olga's child?
Don't worry. I'll find him. Count on it. As long as you keep yourself alive, he's safe.
Do you know where Liquid went?
I put a transmitter on his ray.
Did he head for the Patriots?
Yeah, but I have a feeling they gave Ocelot a bogus location to begin with. Cheer up. We have a better lead.
These people just
This
walking
contains
around.
the list of all the Patriots.
But Ocelot took it.
The one we gave you wasn't the real thing.
What?
This virus is coded to destroy only a specific part of GW, namely the information about the Patriots' identity. Which means that there's a parameter coded in here that defines what that information is.
I get it. Analyze the code and you can probably find out where they operate. Count me in.
No, you have things to do first. And people you need to talk to.
Yeah, we're just getting started. Is that his sister? Rose? No, he doesn't have a sister. Wait, that's not Rose. Oh, it is Rose, isn't it?
Snake?
So Rose is real?
What's wrong?
Nothing. Can I ask you something? Who am I, really?
I wouldn't know. But we're going to find out together, aren't we?
Oh. Yeah.
See me for what I am, okay?
I know.
Do you remember this place?
Of course. This is where we first met. I remember now.
Hmm?
Today is the day I met you.
That's it.
In New York, of all
I
places.
think I found something to pass along to the future.
What?
He said all living things want their genes to live on.
Are you talking about the baby?
Yeah. But genes aren't the only thing you pass on. There are too many things that aren't written into our DNA. It's up to us to teach that to our children.
What kind of things?
About the environment, our ideas, our culture, poetry, compassion, sorrow, joy. We'll tell them everything together.
Is that a proposal?
This is for your ears only.
Everything's all sepia toned.
I stare at the stars and the sky.
Oh, look at that. I actually finished the game.
And think, what am I?
And now is a task of just remembering everyone's names of who created this game. That's all they ask. So what did you guys think? Ritzy, what do you think?
I walk by myself on the streets below.
Thanks, Ritzy.
Ask every child
I like your emoji.
do you think tomorrow will bring sun or rain? Which one
The game felt shorter than I remember, but I guess I beat the game.
I can't say goodbye to yesterday.
Thanks, Twitch Face.
I keep holding on till the end.
It was good. It was a pretty good game.
Darkness, there is no other way than the light leading to yesterday.
Sometimes they like to put stuff at the end of the credits, so I'll stick around and see what there is. It's a really in-depth game. The story is really interesting. It definitely feels shorter than I remember it being the last time I saw you playing, but equally enjoyable. What is next? I don't know what comes next. Is it Peace Walker or 3? Honestly, don't know. I guess it would be 3. I guess I will play the originals as well, like the 2D ones. I just couldn't wait to play this game, actually. This game in 3 I remember being pretty good. Marvel movies stole it from MGS. What did they steal? Interesting song selection. The after the credit Easter egg. Haha. I don't know. I started to get lost in the Marvel series movies. I kind of fell behind on them. I like the X-Men movies, for sure. But beyond that, I'm not sure what else I like. I used to like the original Spider-Man movies, like the very first ones. But then the ones after that, I couldn't really get into. I don't know why. Let's see. You'd say for shame, but I'm in the same boat. You're in the same boat? What do you mean? Oh yeah, there are a lot of them. Well, I guess if people keep watching them, they're gonna keep making them, right? I don't know exactly what the target audience is. I guess I once was a target audience, but I feel like I kind of fell out of it. I mean, they're probably very good movies. Does that mean we're at the end of the credits? I'm slacking on the movies. Haha. I mean, yes, that's just you. Haha. You're funny. The Statue of Liberty. It seems that might be the end of this chapter.
Snake, you there? It's me. I've finished going over that disc.
Did you find the Patriots list?
Of course. It contains the personal data of 12 people. There was a name on it. Snake, it was one of our biggest contributors.
What's going on around here?
I don't know.
Anyway, where are they?
Well, we were right about them being on Manhattan, but
But what?
they're already dead. All 12 of them.
When did it happen?
Well, about 100 years ago.
What the hell?
Something happened 100 years ago. So I played for 18 hours, 17 minutes, 34 seconds. I guess that's pretty long for a PlayStation 2 game. Saved 19 times, continued 41 times. That's a nice way of saying that I died 41 times, which is a lot less than in the first game. First game, I think I reached about 100 deaths or so. Alert mode, 51 persons, 86 killed. Rations, 87 used. They seem to give you just the right amount. Elephant. A cut above. What's it trying to say? I'm an elephant? That's my code name? New item obtained. A digital camera. You got a camera. You can use it in the Tanker episode. Okay. Thanks. I also got a camera, which I can use in the Plant episode. Because, you know, I can't use the same camera in each episode. I have to use separate cameras. I never took any pictures in this game, by the way. And yeah, I'll save there. Federal Hall. Is that all I get? Konami. Well, I'm about, I don't know, 20 minutes left toward, me calling it a night. So I think what I'll do is I will maybe try starting the next game. Was it always blue? Thank you. Thank you for the compliments. Oh wait, instead of doing this, I'll use the in-game menu selection to go to the next game. Which I missed the opportunity for. Here we go. I might come back to this game later. Hey, I like your emoji. Yeah, that's the one you were showing me. Do it. Just do it. If I try to do it, it just rates the code. Where do I go now? I don't know what Snake Tails is. A wrongdoing, Big Shell Evil Confidential Legacy, Dead Man Whispers and Eternal Gazer. Huh. Let's check it out. These are extras. He was in Snake's underwater infiltration of Big Shell was complete. As he entered the elevator in the lower part of Strut A, he paused to reflect on his briefing with Campbell. 6 hours earlier, Big Shell had been taken over by a group of heavily armed extremists. The terrorists had kidnapped the president, who was visiting Big Shell on an inspection tour. You can only do it if you have the will to do it. This will come in the form of a sub. I get it. So Snake did infiltrate the Big Shell at one point? So the terrorists had kidnapped the president, who was visiting Big Shell on an inspection tour, and taken him hostage along with several employees of the facility. Now they were using the hostages to blackmail the government. The terrorist demands were a joke, a list of 20-odd trivialities, plus 30 billion in cash. Your mission objectives are as follows, Campbell had said. First, infiltrate the ocean cleanup facility known as Big Shell, and rescue the president and the other hostages. Second, neutralize the terrorists. You're authorized to use any means necessary to complete this mission. Your contact will be able to fill you in on more details later. Contact: one of the president's Secret Service agents, a man by the name of Richard Ames, seems to have eluded the terrorists. The name triggered something in Snake's brain. He'd heard it before. Ames? Isn't he Natasha's husband? Ex-husband, Campbell corrected him. He's also the one who requested our help in the first place. But whatever means he was using to communicate with us has apparently been destroyed, and we can't get a hold of him anymore. You've got to get in touch with Ames directly and find out anything you can about the situation inside. His last transmission came from Strut F, and he should still be hiding somewhere in that area. That's where you should head first. The elevator began its ascent as Snake took off his diving equipment. He went over Campbell's last directive one more time in his head. Ames was supposedly hiding from these terrorists. Even if Snake managed to get close to him, Ames wouldn't come out of hiding if Snake were to be followed. Were being followed. Once he arrived at Strut F and started looking for Ames, he'd have to be extra careful to avoid being detected by the enemy. Strut F was located northeast of Strut A. Also, we're playing as Snake. When Snake arrived, that's not fair, I don't have a map. So how many of these people are there? Excuse me, I'm sorry. I have to go to Strut F. That's what it says. So Snake, from what I understand, infiltrated this area first before Raiden did. Thank you.
Who is that?
Oh, they saw me. Got off to a good start. Oh shit, they can see me up here. Don't come in. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try this again. This is no good. Wow. How do you even see me, eh? What? Oh, they're coming after me. Once they see you, it's almost impossible to get away from them. Might as well just try again. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going the right way. Alright guys, that was an awesome stream. Thanks for coming by, Twitch Face. I appreciate it, and hope you have a great night. Yeah, have a good night. This time I have to wait for those things to go down. Like that. Oh shit, it saw me. Hey Garfield Pigs, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight?
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Reinforcements are on their way to Strut F. Intensify the level.
Bacon pizza. I used to bake pizza. It's not bad for in the wintertime when it's cold. Kind of helps heat up your house a little bit.
Nothing here.
I like Little Caesars. It's pretty hard to resist Little Caesars. I know it's not the same as baking your own pizza, but now they have like a five meat pizza. It's pretty good, but it's like 5 different types of ham or pork. It's like 2 different types of bacon, ham, Italian sausage, and pepperoni. This part's tricky because I don't have like a map of the area. Still hear lots of footsteps. Oh shit. I probably shouldn't have done that. Phew. Hopefully no one else comes in. Huh. He was guarding this room. There's no way I could get out without him seeing me. Guess he has nothing for me either. There's no other way out here, is there? What are you gonna put on your pizza? Should probably wait for them to walk away. There's something on this, I think I went back the wrong way. Yeah. It's a Supreme. What does that mean? Whole bunch of stuff on it? I'm gonna put this book down. Which he now sees. Let's see what's through here. I've never played this part of the game before. I think that was the way to get past that part, actually. That makes things a little bit easier. As long as there's no one else around. Oh, there's someone downstairs. Yeah, now he's all over the magazine. So now I can explore this area. This place is booby-trapped. But there's nothing over there for me anyway. Well, there is, but there's no way for me to disable it yet because I don't have anything at all. I don't have anything. I have cigarettes, an RP sensor, key. See, I don't have to. And if I do, I'm gonna be risking him being found by someone else. And then they're gonna be like, hey. Oh my god, that scared the hell out of me. That's who I'm looking for. Snake addressed the man. You must be Ames. Ames nodded. And you must be Solid Snake. Learning to read Snake's shrugs, Ames took this as a yes. I knew yet they had sent you. After all, I asked for the best man they had. That was quite an impressive job you pulled on that tanker a few years ago. You mean slaughtering those terrorists to the last man? He felt the painful memories resurfacing in his mind. Scores of fresh, young soldiers lying dead in heaps on the deck. The acrid smell of blood permeating every corner of the ship. But you managed to get all the hostages out safely, didn't you? Asked Ames. Snake had heard these words countless times. They never helped ease the pain. They never would. Snake did not feel like explaining that. Where is the president? He said, getting to the point. Ames looked away. I don't know. What about the other hostages? I'm not sure. Are you telling me that you don't know anything? I've seen the leader of the terrorists. Who? Who is it? Fat Man. Snake searched his memory. It didn't take long for him to trace the name. Fat Man. A disgraced former Navy SEAL turned mad bomber. The self-styled Emperor of Explosives. A man with no philosophy or creed. A hardened criminal who'd sell himself to anyone for the right price. But hadn't he been arrested 3 years earlier? After that church bombing incident? He was acquitted. Ames spat in disgust, as if anticipating Snake's question. Robson Burley. Welcome to the stream, buddy. How are you doing tonight? Even though more than 30 people died in the blast, the jury found him not guilty. They said there was still a reasonable doubt as to whether he had done it or not. Fat Man's got a lot of rich and powerful friends who can't afford to hire the best defense attorneys in the business. He bought his freedom with the same blood money he made from killing those innocent people. Ames' mouth twitched. Maybe he was going to grin. If he was judged correctly, this would not have happened. In other words, the jury's mistake is about to kill us and the president. I'm good, thanks. I don't remember. Have I seen you before? I don't remember if you've come by before. I'm sorry if you did, and... Where do I know you? Do I know you? Maybe I do, and you just have a different Twitch name? Ames turned around toward Snake. Snake, rescue the president. I know Fat Man was at the heliport. He's probably still giving orders there now. The heliport on the roof of Strut E. Right. As Snake nodded and got up to leave, Ames stopped him. Don't waste your time trying to take him alive. He's got too many tricks up his sleeve, and the president's life is still in danger. Ames took out his USP and looked straight into Snake's eyes. Promise me you'll kill him. He handed the USP to Snake. Then he produced a few more objects from his jacket. Here, you better take these along with you, too. I picked them up on my way here. They should come in handy when you're taking care of Fat Man. What things? Coolant spray, the bomb detecting sensor A, and a level 1 security card. Snake took the items and added them to his equipment. Alright, leave the rest to me. I'm counting on you. I think I'll just stay here for a while. Sounds like a good plan to me. Snake left the room. He heard a click as the door locked behind him. True to his word, Ames was planning to hole up in that room. The codec sounded. It was Campbell. Snake, we found out where the hostages are being held. How? By email. Someone in there is using their cell phone to send messages to the government. A Secret Service agent named Jennifer. Where are the hostages? She says they're in the Shell 1 core. On level B1. I found out where the terrorist leader is, too. What's my priority here? The leader or the hostages? I'll leave that up to you, Snake. Good luck. Was looking for Metal Gear on the Explorer tab. I got here. Oh, cool. Well, welcome, and it's nice that you're able to find us. You've met some pretty dope people, so it'd be nice. It'd be nice if we got to know you a bit. So, do you like any Metal Gear game in particular? Snaketail's are Ron doing. Ames told me that Fat Man is on the heliport. And according to the Colonel, there are hostages tied up on level B1. Shell 1 core. Which site I choose is up to my judgment. So, Shell 1 core, level B1. I think there was ammo in here. I know not too many people play Metal Gear. Not from what I've seen. But I like the game. And that is why I'm playing it. I just finished beating the main game, and now I'm playing Snaketails, which is kind of like... Oh, thanks for the cheer, buddy. I appreciate that very much. That's really nice of you. Yeah, so I just beat the main game. But I haven't played this part before, which is like, I guess Snake's... It's kind of like Snake's, oh crap. Probably should try that again. Yes. Am I running the game from PS2, PS3, or emulator? I'm running the game from the PS3. And actually, this is the case for it. It is the Legacy Collection. So it has the two. It has Metal Gear 2, Solid Snake, Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty, Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater, Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots. It also has Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, and I think that's it. Yes, the Legacy. The game, most of the games are also in HD, except for the first one. I'm guessing it's because that's kind of beyond being able to be made in HD. Okay, so the hard part about this is that there's no map. Metal Gear Solid 1 is 720p, bro, in this collection. It is, I guess. I guess it's been enhanced a bit. But you can still tell it's a PlayStation 1 game. Just like how you can kind of tell this is a PlayStation 2 game. It's widescreen, though. Normally, it would have been just square. Yeah, but it looks sharp. It looks good. It was fun to play. It's hard, though. Okay, I'm guessing... I feel like I'm gonna be seen no matter what I do here. I'm not sure how to go about this. There must be a different way. Yes, they have. But they also made it very hard. I'm supposed to get into that square. Yeah, I think the quality is pretty good as well. Ah, camera saw me. Do I have any chaff grenades? No, I don't have any chaff grenades. That doesn't help me. Frag grenades? They're stun grenades, but they won't work against these. I wonder if the chaff grenades are in the warehouse here. I have to look around. Then go away.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Let's try in here. I don't see anything.
Nothing here.
This area of the game is very hard to get around. Ah, a cardboard box, but I can't get it from this side.
Nothing here.
I think they can see me though if I look around the corner.
Nothing here.
I can't activate the nodes so I can get the map either. Seems to be only something writing can do. That makes the game extra hard.
Nothing here.
No, there's nothing here. Getting out of here is another story.
What's that? Nothing here.
I'd like to be able to save if possible.
Nothing here.
No chaff grenades.
Nothing here.
It's hard to see in the dark. This might help.
Nothing here.
I don't think the cameras would find the boxes something strange to look at. They don't think it's suspicious that all the lockers are open except two. Nope. Nope, they don't.
Nothing here.
But I think that's what I'm going to be using to get out of here. I can't tell though where they're going to be if I open the door.
Nothing here.
Can't see around enough.
Nothing here.
Now I need to get back upstairs. All I can do is make a run for it.
Here.
He's probably gonna think this is suspicious. Nope.
Nothing here.
If he's gonna go around there, then I'll just go around.
Nothing here.
Hope that no one else sees me. I don't know. I still feel like I'm gonna have trouble because I still have to, you know, I don't know. Are they gonna think the box is suspicious? There's just too many of them. I guess I will have to shoot them down. I forgot I had a gun. It's probably gonna have to be my best option. I don't know why I didn't think of that till just now. Is that all of them? Looks like it. Do I have a mine detector? Because if I don't have a mine detector... Nope, I don't have one. I don't think I need to go this way, but I can go this way. I don't know if I want to, though. Hope everyone's having a good night so far. That was close. I knew that was going to happen. I'm going to stay along the edge. Wow, all the way to the end. No camera here this time. Though I still hear them. Lots of them. Oh shit, it's a guy right there.
Who is that?
Time for me to hide. Not again.
Sending reinforcements to the first floor of the Shell 1 core. Secure the front of the elevator.
Have you played this part of the game before? Robson Burley? By the way, if you would like, Ritzy Ritz can give you the link to the Discord so you can hang out with us and other people outside of the stream. You might also meet some other cool people. Play games you like. You never know. Plus, they're also my friends. Okay, I think it's safe for me to leave. Ah, book. Let's see what's in here. Yes, I am hiding. I got a microphone. You have more pizza? Pizza is like one of the best foods. And welcome back, by the way. Oh shit. It's just easier this way. Didn't want to have to do it, but so you're not going to drop anything for me. Oh, that's back the wrong way. Just go to sleep. Okay, coast appears to be clear. Batman versus Snake, who would win? I guess Batman. Because Snake's more of a stealth guy. There's no camera here this time. I think it was B2. Batman's a stealth guy too. But if they're both stealthy, how would anyone win? Win at being the best at stealth? I can't go this way. Must be this floor. I only have a level 1 card. Lots of stuns. Lots of stuns. Oh shit. That was close. Oh. I don't have anything stealthy to use to take them out, so I have to do that. I think there's someone around here. Batman hides and Snake entered the assembly hall. There were the hostages. Sorry, Batman hides and strikes in the dark. You tell me if he's stealthy. He is. He is stealthy. I agree. Snake entered the assembly hall. There were the hostages, more than 20 of them by the looks of it. Terrorist guards patrolled the area, checking in every so often by radio. If they got even a whiff of anything suspicious, the whole place would be flooded with reinforcements in no time. Once that happened, there'd be nowhere to run. Snake would somehow have to get in touch with Jennifer without being detected. There was, however, another problem. How to tell which hostage was Jennifer? Snake called Campbell on the codec. Colonel, can you tell me if Jennifer has any distinguishing features? Sorry, I can't. I'm afraid I can't help you there. Why not? Jennifer is apparently sending us email with her hands tied behind her back. You wouldn't be able to tell which one is her even if we sent her mail from here. Snake clicked his tongue in frustration. Campbell thought for a minute. I've got it. If you hear the sound of someone punching the keys on a cell phone, that person must be Jennifer. Listen for that sound. The sound of keys on a cell phone. Snake used the directional microphone. Campbell continued. Snake, use the directional microphone. Campbell continued. Jennifer is using her cell phone to send us an email. If you hear the sound of someone punching keys on a cell phone, turn towards the nearest hostage and press the action button to talk to that person. If it really is Jennifer, she should give you some sort of response. What if I'm wrong? The enemy might hear the noise and come to investigate. Don't talk to just anyone. Don't press the action button until you're absolutely sure that it's Jennifer you're talking to. So I'm going to save there, and perhaps I'll be able to continue this next stream, which is, what is it today? Saturday? So I guess the next stream would be a Tuesday for me. Let's see if there's anyone who's online right now. Veltax. He is playing Don't Starve Together. Interesting. So I think what we'll be doing is, I want to say thank you very much, Garolopix and everyone else for coming by tonight. Robertson for the bits, and Ritzy, thank you for moderating tonight. So today we'll be rating Veltax, and feel free to say hello to him. You can say Grenadier Raid. Thanks, Ritzy. And thanks to everyone else for coming by. watchers, lurkers, and we'll see you again on Tuesday when I will be continuing. Graminator out.
Hey, how is it going, Gladiator? Thanks so much for the host. Look at those 5 beautiful people of yours. Oh man. Oh no! Oh no! 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 Damn! 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 Okay, we're good. Good. We are good. Yeah. The best kind of raid. No, our food is over at the tentacle grave. Oh, it's going pretty good. Pretty good. We are playing some Don't Starve Together with some family. I'm not starving, but I am dying by a hentai tentacle. Oh my gosh. Can I just... Alright, to our stuff. I'm curious, how many players does this game go up to? 10? I have the server set to 4 at the moment. Here's all of our bodies. I literally can't get to any of that shit. Oh no! I may give up on it. But I think it's 10. I think it's 10. Who would win, Batman or Solid Snake? Batman. I think Batman would. because it's Batman. Because Solid Snake, as badass as he is, like, I mean, it's Batman. No, 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 no. Okay, here's my shovel.